What is up, ladies and gents? Snowy here, and thanks for joining me for a commentary video. Well, instead of giving you guys a gaming or internet story, I decided to tell you guys a personal story about me finding a job and how I finally got it with no problem. Well, at least a few when it comes to finding a right one for me. Anyways, back in the day during high school, I've always had thoughts of wanting to find a job so I can take care of my home and buy more video games for spare time, other than going to college. This one time, I visited one college that was a few minutes away from my home, and I do not like it at all, due to the fact that I felt very uncomfortable there. Another college I want to go to only has classes that is only for doctors and training, in which I don't want to do doctor stuff, so I decided not to go there instead. I was pretty mad about not finding a college I want to go to that involves in veterinarian training because I love animals and I want to become an animal rescuer just like any other people that can do that. Anyways, on to the topic. Like I said, I've always thought about wanting a job, so it will become a next chapter of my life. And I want to be a hard worker at my age. However, back in February 2012, I was diagnosed with pervasive developmental disorder, meaning that I have a learning disability and autism together. So that gives me a hard time with communication and facing new challenges such as finding a job legitimately myself. To be honest, that's the main reason why I will never go to college. So my dad and I decided that we were going to make appointments to find a company that can help people with disabilities like myself to find a job very easily. Later on, my dad and I made an appointment with a lady who was in charge with that company at McDonald's, which was quite funny that we had to go there for the appointment, and she said that they agreed that they can help me find a job. So about a week later, the lady and I went on a trip together to find some places that interest me, like Toys R Us, Walmart, PetSmart, and other places that are close to my home. And so a couple weeks later, I had to meet another lady who works there that can help with paperwork and applications. She's pretty nice until I had to meet another lady with more paperwork and applications. So the next thing that we did was we went over to one of the animal clinics that we made the application there. And I was going to get a call from them about a job interview in the next few days, but they didn't. So we decided to move on. Another place we did the application on was Petco. Petco was the biggest choice for me to work at, and I swear I really wanted to work there. I was being sent there twice for job interviews, and I think I got hired there. But the main problem is, they hadn't given me a timeline as to what time I have to start working and what time I have to stop working. It's a part-time job, by the way. I was really concerned about this because every time I called them, they always said that they were busy. So I called the lady and I told them the news about this. And the sad thing is, we had to move on and find another place for a job. I was so mad because Petco has such nice people I've ever met, and I want to play and take care of the animals, but it sucks that I can't work there. So around February 2013, the lady and I did the application together to work at a grocery store called Winn-Dixie. And then the next day, I got a call from her saying that I had to be there for a job interview. So I got dressed properly, went to the store, got interviewed by a couple managers, and went home. The next day, I got a call saying that I'm finally hired. It brings so much joy to me right now. My friends and family are so happy that I got it. Most of the time, I see some of my family members there, and they are so pleased to see me working hard. As of right now, this is the 11th month of working, and the next month will mark as the anniversary of me still working at that job. If you ask what I do there, I do bagging and cart pushing. At first, I hate cart pushing because it hurts my legs and feet due to the fact that I had to walk around the area to find some carts. It's a big area, so it may be a little difficult for me doing that chore and push them where they originally belong. Would you believe me if I told you that I can push 7 carts at a time? I used to push at least 5, but right now I can do 7 or 8 at a time. It's a good thing though because once I got used to cart pushing, it's useful for exercise. Overall, I'm so proud to have a job and I still work there to please people. Well guys, I'm going to wrap up the video and commentary for now. If you have questions and or opinions about jobs, I suggest you comment as I would like to hear yours, or I will try to make good advices about finding one, such as I did. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you subscribe to see more videos from me. Peace!